Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter, the audio version of this podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I gotta change the artwork to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I still got iTunes up there. I don't know why this is old artwork. Let me fix that later. I will fix that. But check it out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you've never been there before, the links are right below in the description box. Go there now. And also, for only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. And if you having a hard time, you never see the interviews, you never see a lot of stuff, that's because you're not getting it to your email. YouTube do what they do. But make sure you go to www.theinterviewking.com, sign up for the email list, and you'll get the content directly to your email box from me. Also, I got a new song out, man. I got a new single out. Make sure you go to Apple Music, Spotify, and put in Doggie Diamonds, the workout anthem. Yes, I got a new song out. This is my first song ever that I did by myself, my instrumental. Of course, I got an album coming, but this is the first song that I ever put out by myself. It's called The Workout Anthem. It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. I'm going to put it on YouTube soon. So when you working out and you need something to get you amped, ain't nothing going to get you more amped than that right there. So I'm going to make sure that the links are also going to be in the description box as well. Let's go. Yeah. How's everybody feeling tonight? I took a few days off. Yesterday I was out, man. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. So what I'm doing, I'll tell y'all about that in a few. Yeah. What's up, everybody? So, make sure you go to Apple Music, man. It's imperative. Apple Music, Spotify. I'll make sure that link is below as well, too. But help me push this joint. The workout anthem. I showed y'all the artwork. Now it's real. All right? So I'm here. Yeah, all right. Stop the music. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. Hold on. I gotta do it again for y'all. Hold on. You gotta, listen. The workout anthem. If you work out as much as I do and you like working out and you need something that's going to get you amped and something that's going to, get that blood pumping, the workout anthem. You gotta pump this, man. I'm telling you, you're going to get hyped. I had that joint on repeat one day, just going bonkers, just going crazy. I was like, yo, hold on. I actually did this beat, so it was my creation. But tonight, after I get off with y'all, I'm actually hooking my studio back up. So this is a big thing for me. So I just had to come on real quick, kick it with y'all real quick about something. But that's the workout anthem. You got to get that. It's on Apple Music. Just put my name in, Doggie Diamonds, the workout anthem. It's going to come up. It's on Snapchat. Use it in your Instagram. Use it on your Facebook. It's on everything. Doggie Diamonds, the workout anthem. So the whole album is coming soon. I got, listen, I'm working. That's all I want y'all to know. So, without any further ado, let me get into today's topic. As black men, we're at a deficit of role models, right? So our role models have always been the same role models: Malcolm, Dr. Khaled, Martin, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Noble Drew Ali. So what happened was, in these days and times, because of the exposure, it became entertainers now, right? So we looking at entertainers as role models. Why? Because they're rich, they're famous, they're successful, and they've been able to accomplish stuff. They've been able to achieve what many people haven't been able to achieve, and that's get out of poverty in the ghetto, whether they're athlete or actual singer, rapper. So this is what I'm saying. So when I say entertainer, that's sports included in that. So what's happening is, and for some who have a father, salute to you. I'm glad that you have a father or uncle, but I'm talking about globally on the whole. Not because that's who we think is the role model, but this is who's being forced on us, right? Based off their success. So, your father might have bust his ass and, wasn't able to buy you a Christmas gifts or whatever the case may be. So it's not that we look at, Pop Duke as a failure, but you got people who got disposable money. And some of us had the goals and aspiration to be into music or sports or whatever. So when you see people that was able to achieve their goals, they can become a role model to you based off the success of them achieving their goals. But I'm finding that many of the men who achieve their goals, they get in front of the world and start acting like assholes. So I was watching the Gervonta Davis fight just like everybody else. And I'm like, how within the fight is going on. Within the fight, it's a fight in the crowd. So even it was so distracting that even the boxers stopped fighting and looked in the crowd. So I'm like, okay, this happens at hockey games. This happens in football. But I've never seen, besides the parachute dude who flew into the ring when Holyfield and Riddick Bowe was fighting. I've never seen boxers stop mid-fight and look into the crowd. How y'all fighting in the crowd? And then I was more disappointed when we look in the crowd and it's Meek Mill. Then you see Steven Jackson, then you see Wallow, trying to, but at this particular time, we didn't know that he was trying to de-escalate it and get it right. But I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, seriously? Nobody don't want to say this, nobody gonna say this, and this is not popular to say. But yo, man, a lot of these dudes got to the money. They got to the success. They actually achieved what many of us couldn't achieve, and some people are striving. And I'm gonna say I can take myself out of it because I'm pretty much I do what I want to do. I'm good, but there's many people who still striving to be artists and ball players or whatever the case may be, or just sometimes you might just want to put your studio together, whatever, and just do your thing. You do it as a hobby, but you hoping that the hobby can turn into actual earnings. So a lot of y'all, just have those goals and aspirations, and some of you are really good at it. So I hope you actually make it and actually be able to sell your product one day. So we have these individuals who are millionaires. And every time you see them in public, it's always something with them. And I'm like, how you still got that mentality with success, money, fame, and fortune? Now, a certain mentality is bred out of poverty. Unfortunately, we come from destitute areas. We come from pissy elevators. We come from stray dogs. We come from crack heads. We come from drug abusers. We come from crime. We come from that. So a mentality of survival comes from being in that environment, right? So although you don't want to be like that, but you're in that environment. So it's like a survival. It's like a defense mechanism to be a certain way. I'm like, how these dudes be having mansions and cars and all this success and actually achieve their goals and still act like little ass boys? I'm like, how you in the middle of the fight, trying to fight in the middle of the fight? So distracting that the fight stopped. And then we look, it's like, here we go. Like, it don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me. And then we get mad at the youth. Oh, the youth don't listen. Yo, the youth don't listen. I'm like, but look at the grown ass men though. Look how the grown men is acting. So again, when we look at the youth, who do the youth have to look up to in these days and time that go out there, handle their business, do what they do, and just be a class act about it? Because every time the camera's on us, we got to show off. We got to show out. We got to prove how much of a street dude we are, how about it we are. That shit is embarrassing at this point. And if they get into it and they end up getting locked up, everybody going to be yelling free 'em. So Meek, how many fucking chances did you get on some real shit? Because this is not even this is not a chastisement. This is a question. Like, how many chances did you get? How many times you been incarcerated? How many times you been in prison? How many times people yelling free you? You don't got money. You don't got fame. You don't have beautiful women. You don't have everything that, unfortunately, we think is the most desirable thing. And look how people act when they're in public. So you mean to tell me you can't go watch a fight without fighting? You can't just chill? You can't just chill? I done been to fights. I done been to wrestling matches. I done been all types of stuff. I don't really care about what's going on. I done had people sit in my seats. I done had all types of shit. I'm not going out to fight nobody. Seriously. And this is what, every time the camera get on us, it's dudes acting like complete idiots. And I'm like, damn, who are the youth to look up to right now? So that's when they start selecting our heroes and sheroes. That's when they start putting people that we don't necessarily agree with, and they say, follow them. And it just so happened, unfortunately, is always a man. Watch my words here. It's always a man that's not manly, if that makes any sense. It's always a man that's non-confrontational, that's a certain way, and read between the lines, because they're going to go there, they're going to be docile, they're going to speak soft. And because you are Amp, because you are who you are, that don't mean you got to speak soft and all that. But how come every time the camera on certain people, they're acting like complete assholes? I'm like, yo, damn, you can't go to, yo, Steven Jackson, come on, bro. Come on, man. You done play for championships. You done made millions of dollars. You got a big platform where you should be speaking to the youth, because you got the platform. You got the platform. And every time the camera is on him or somebody, they mouthing off like they on the block. Like, what are we doing? This is, so again, who the youngest got to look up to now? And again, when you done toured cities, you done been to cities, camera always on you, you got a hit show. Come on, man. Like, what else do you want? What are you in it for now? Because once you come from poverty, you come from eating pork and beans, and you come from eating Spam, and you come from all that, destitute poverty shit, and you made it, right? What's the mentality of, you still got that mentality? I ain't even make it yet. I ain't even where I want to be, but I be staying away from them. Like, nah, I ain't, fuck out of here. I don't know the last time I stood on the block with niggas with cups and smoking and passing blunts. And I ain't trying to be around that. It's 2023. I don't even got the mentality like that no more. I mean, I'm very defensive. If it's time, then we gonna do what we gotta do, but I don't be looking for that shit. I be going outside chilling. I be seeing people in public, yo, what's up? What's good? But if I'm going out with the mentality that it's up, then it's gonna be up. Now, how are you rich? And your whole purpose was to become rich. and you achieved rich and you ready to crash, think about it. Crash over what? Crash over what? What are you crashing for? So you mean to tell me you ready to leave the Rollies, the Phantoms, the Wraiths, the women, the mansion, the cars over some bullshit in the stands? You ready to give all that up? To prove what to who? That you ain't no joke? Nah, that is a joke. That is a joke. Y'all are jokes. Because at the end of it all, I be having people on YouTube trying to provoke me, and I be ignoring dudes because I'm like, I'm not gonna crash out over somebody on YouTube that's not even in the same state, that's not even in the vicinity. Man, this is a lot of shit is talk. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt and just be like, man, I ain't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to lose all. You know, some of us work hard for what people deem that we don't have, right? So it ain't no way that I'm going to crash to prove on the internet that I'm about that life. I go outside every day. I'm outside every day. Mad love outside every day. Cause I deal with love. I don't deal with hate and who we gotta get at, and that ain't, come on, man. That shit was when I was a teenager though. Who's still walking around like with a teenage mind talking about it's up and all that and I'll do it? Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm a grown ass man that could fight. I'm good with these, but I don't walk around like that. Even when being provoked, even people talk about my mother. People know my mother's deceased, so I'm supposed to be triggered by that. Even all that, I don't even, but like, man, listen, people be sending me videos of people. I've been like, yo, what am I supposed to do with that? Go kill them? So you sent me a video of somebody being disrespectful to me. What am I supposed to do about that? Am I supposed to go hunt them down and kill them now? I ignore that shit. I ignore that shit. Thank you, Barbie Tina Matrix, for the donation. Yes, I agree, Mr. Diamonds, you do work hard. I ignore that shit because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So how does somebody care about something that I don't care about? I don't care. I really don't care. I ain't into making 100 videos because nobody live rent-free in my head or my heart. So imagine you heard, yo, Doggie Diamonds is locked up for what? Oh, he went to Target and got into a fight. Oh, he went to Trader Joe's and got into a shootout and fight. You would look at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I ain't got a quarter of what these men got as far as riches, fame, and notoriety. How are you that get all of this shit and you still want to crash? How you want to crash? So when the youth is crashing, Maestro Fresh West in the building. When the youth is crashing, who is the one to say to the youth, yo, y'all gotta chill? So we don't have no OGs that's telling the youth, yo, y'all gotta chill, y'all wilding. What the hell? What the hell? John Lee, it's not about Meek Mill's music. See, this is what y'all getting, you crossing the music with the visibility. I'm not talking about the music. I'm talking about the visibility. When we're all watching the Gervonta Davis fight, because I watched it, many of us watched it. When you see who's fighting in the crowd, why you gotta look in the crowd and see Meek Mill? But they had a free Meek campaign. They had a free Meek campaign. They made DVDs. It ain't fair. He went to jail over a bunny. He was wheeling. You know, we agree with that. But then every time you go out there and we see you, it's some ignorant shit. It don't really make no sense. It's not even about the music no more, because when you look at a lot of these legends, shout out to Slick Time for the donation too. Look at all the people that we see, right? The issue that I see with them is not even about the music anymore. Some of these dudes are acting like such morons now that we forget the music was dope. And they act like such clowns that we just be like, fuck him and his whole catalog. Like he's just bugged out. You know what I'm saying? So when you see him bunny hopping, when you see him doing all that shit, it's like, yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, yo, we gotta listen, man. I remember like, yo, I remember looking at old images of black men when they had on their suits. Remember how beautiful the black women and the black men used to look? They had on their suits. They, you know what I'm saying? The women was dressed with their little, I'm like, yo, it was fly. That was fly. They just looked like businessmen. They just looked like men who took care of business. They could have been unemployed, but they carried themselves with a certain esteem because they knew what they was up against. They knew what they was fighting. They knew that they was fighting oppression. They was fighting segregation. They was fighting all that. So they stood unified and they just always looked fly. They used to have their little fades, their little jersey, haircuts, and they was just fly. Now look. What the hell do we got anymore? Who do we look up to and like, nah, I like the way he carry himself. That's a good role model for the young men and women. What the hell we got? Dudes with tattoos all down their face and black nails and just what the hell? What the hell? And look, it's easy for that to be duplicated because it's the thing that they're pushed. So they pushed on people. They look like they got the money, the success, the women, the cars. So it's easy to say, damn, if I follow them, I might get to the bag. You give me one young man or young woman and you ask them, Barbie Tina, you spoiling me right now. Barbie girl Tina, thank you for the donation. Just think about this, right? This is what we should start doing. So we should start, not the babies, not the 5-year-old. Let's take an 11-year-old. Let's take a 15-year-old and ask them what they want to be when they grow up. Lord Hybrid says, Steven Jackson is pitiful. Old as he is, still trying to prove he hood. Can't tell him he wrong either. I was watching the fight. I got mad when the fight was interrupted. Shame on the fake OG. Now, let's ask the youth. What do you want to be when you grow up? They looking up to these people. They looking up to these people. They looking up to people who got millions of dollars and will crash right in front of everybody. Over what? Just really think about that. Bobby Tina, you serious? Like, where's my Cash App? You giving this to YouTube? Hit my Cash App is pinned to the top. You lacing me, Bobby Tina. Cash App. $ Doggie Diamonds. Thank you. But I'm just saying, I'm here to spoil me. Spoil me with Cash App. I appreciate you, but Cash App is better. It go directly to me. But again, where we at with the youth? Because again, our hands are pretty tied, right? We got the audience we got, but our audience is limited in the way that we don't get our message to the masses, if it's a good message or whatever the case may be, right? Because at the end of it all, BS is sensationalized, so that's going to travel fast. But when we trying to say something positive, when we're trying to give a good message, that shit ain't going to get put out. Nobody going to hear that. Nobody's going to say, yo, you should heard what he said. Was he heard what he said? Because they're just going to look at the wrong that we might have done or the wrong that we might have said, oh, he said in this video. But a lot of our ways and actions would be right and exact. But these people got, they got the Steven Jackson. You got a show on Showtime, bro. You got a show on Showtime. You got, you with Black Effect. you were a real big advocate for George Floyd, and we respected that. But then, like, every time you see these dudes, it's always bullshit. And yo, they grown. Like, yo, this is not the youth. This is not the 16-year-olds. These ain't the 27-year-olds. These ain't the 15-year-olds. These are grown ass men. Grown men with children. What are we doing? Another takeoff situation brewing. What are we doing? What are we doing? And then if you say to them, oh, you acting like a clown, we get called haters. We get called mad. We this, that, and the third. Nah, we just want more of our men, black men, that come from the struggle where we come from, to show that, yes, I was like that. Yes, I ate oodles and noodles. Yes, I did this. Yes, I did that. Unfortunately, but I went from that to this. And I don't wear, and look, you can still be a manly man. I don't wear tight pants. I ain't with no agendas. I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of that. I'm a manly man. I take care of my family. I take care of my children. I take care of my woman. I take care of my mama. And that's what we need to see. But we don't see none of that shit. We don't see none of that. All we see is idiots idioting. Idiots idioting. Yo, one of the most disappointing things. Oh shit. Thank you for the Cash App too. Y'all love me tonight. I love the love too. One of the most disappointing things that I've ever done on this internet. And you know what's funny? Thank you, Barbie Girl Tina, for spoiling me. One of the most disappointing things I ever done on this internet was arguing with Whack 100. Yo, I'm so disappointed in myself in that shit. Like, I'm really on tape arguing with somebody. I have, in all these years that I've been in this culture, I've never did that. You know how embarrassed I am with that? I'm embarrassed, like, seriously. And of course, people feel like I made a point, and blah, blah, but yo, I'm embarrassed. I'm literally embarrassed that there's audio out there of me arguing with Whack 100. Because regardless whether I was right or wrong, I sound like a damn fool, because through the anger and the yelling, there is no point that I can make, because I sound like a damn idiot. And I swear to you, I'm sorry, man. Yo, I'm sorry that I did that. I'm dead serious, man. Yo, I'm sorry that I did that. I'm sorry for anybody who was disappointed in me doing that. It had nothing to do with being right or wrong. It wasn't my caliber, man. That ain't who I am. I ignore a lot. So for me to just be like, that shit been, oh my God. And it's funny because I call him on the phone sometimes, because me and him has since then, through a third party, somebody mediated, and we was able to kick it and realize, yo, let's just stay out of each other's way. And it ain't been nothing since. You know what I'm saying? But it went down in history, like I'm still out there. You know what I'm saying? Arguing with him, and it's still, I'm like, oh, that ain't what I do. That ain't what it's all about. You get what I'm saying? So I'm shocked that these dudes don't look back and say, damn, I'm an idiot. Damn, I really acted an ass. And then there'd be so many instances where you acted an ass then, you acted an ass then, you acted an ass then, you acted an ass then. Like, yo, you don't get tired of being an ass? Because I think about the little kids in my family. You know, sometimes I could get fiery and I'd be like, yo, put the kids to bed. Don't let them watch this. But at least it's my show. What I don't like is when somebody else take it and they get to do what they want with it, because at least if it's my show and I go do something dumb, I could at least get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? But when it's somebody else, I can't do it. But I hope none of the babies in my family go search uncle or godfather and look and hear me arguing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, for me to talk about a man, children, and wife, that shit still is dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's just still dumb. Like, there is no right way for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? And again, me and that man could talk and be like, yo, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't even about shit. That I disrespected you. You disrespected me. Let's leave it alone. And then people be mad. See, this is the thing, right? And this is what manhood is all about. It's not about who's right and who's wrong sometimes. Sometimes we're both wrong. Because when you said something and I reacted, my reaction could make me wrong. Think about this. You could step on my foot, right? In a public place, and I could kill you. Now, I could justify killing you, but I killed you because you stepped on my foot. So now you dead and I'm going to jail. How does that help any of us? Or you dealing with a particular female and she start dealing with another guy and you go kill that guy because she's dealing with this female. So now he dead and you going to jail. You think she closes shop? No, she go deal with another guy and your ass is in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So again, it's not the action, it's the reaction. A lot of times we have poor reaction. That's why I be zen sometimes. I be burning my incense. I be chilling because this shit is triggering. Like, people don't understand. Sitting in the seat is very, very triggering. You got people who will heckle you, fuck with you, bother you all day. And it's like, what are you supposed to do? And you just be like, whatever, man. Like, you can't stop my shine. You can't stop nothing. And no matter what people say about you, especially when it ain't the truth, you could dispel anything, but why should you have to? So a lot of times I be sitting here and Blizz is sending me shit. They're like, yo, is this real? And I'm like, yo, bro, what happened? I'm telling y'all, most of the shit you see on the internet is fake. It's fake. It's not real no more. This is what they did to the culture. A lot of shit you see is a trolling. A lot of shit you see is to garner views and attention, and they're going to do it. And you like heckling me? Hey, Naima, thank you for the Cash App. Rick Clayton, thank you for the Cash App as well. You know what I'm saying? And you could find yourself getting in that shit. So sometimes on Facebook, people say something and you react. So I was on Facebook the other day and I was talking about my Buckshot interview, and some dude was like, did you tell Buckshot he was whack? And I'm like, why would I tell him he's whack if me and him doing the interview? Like, yo, that's a dumb question. Of course, you know, everybody got stick. Yo, you talking real tough on it. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go with the threats and the you think you tough and all this. Listen, man. Listen. Stop. We don't even got to do that with one another. We ain't got to do that. Because at the end of the day, I'm known for fucking people up. It just is what it is. But I don't have to prove that to you. And you don't have to prove to me that I won't fuck you up. We could just, it's a stalemate. I ain't tough. I'm not nothing. But why you, so I just block the individual. I be like, yo, man, why do we got to go there immediately? Why do people feel like they got something to prove because of my personality or how I carry myself? So it's like people be feeling like they got to stand up to me. You could just leave me the fuck alone. But some people can't. And then they want you to crash because when you crash, they won. Because I love my life, right? I love my life. It could be some stuff better in my personal life, but I love my life, right? I lost my sister, my brother, my aunt last year, as you all know. So I love life. I love being able to exercise. I love being able to get in my car. I come in my crib. Everything is in my name. I love my life. I cannot give this shit up for no idiot. Seriously. I got people in my family that depend on me. I got shit to do. Seriously. So what do you want from me? That's what I be saying to people sometimes, like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? And shout out to the brother on Twitter. I don't know his name offhand, but me and him had a disagreement, and it was just so respectful. We was just disagreeing. And I was able to prove a point. He was able to prove something, and we just was like, yo, you know, good convo. You know what I'm saying? Good convo. And that was it. We just left it alone. He ended up following me. I follow him. And that's it. But it's like now we seeing people who are successful who go out there and act like idiots. So everybody think that that's what they got to do. Everybody just think that this is what they got to do to be seen and heard and be all loud and all that. Like, you know, just because think about this, right? You might look at Brooklyn and you see people in the chicken spot, right? And she wilding over the chicken spot. Her chicken wasn't fried the way she wanted, and you see them wilding. So nowadays, you be like, yeah, that's just Brooklyn. They wilding in the chicken spot. Yeah, you don't know how they act. That's the hood, right? This is what you think. That's the hood, yo. But what happens when these dudes be millionaires sitting in seats that's $2,000 a seat, and they acting just like the people in the goddamn chicken spot? I'm confused. Like, how you acting like that and you got to it? This is what I'm saying. You got to it. You made it. That shit is over. You don't have to act like that. You don't got nothing to prove no more. You made it. You made it. You made it. You made it. How disappointed would we feel like if we was somewhere and Dr. Dre, we heard, was in the movie theater and got into a fight? We'd be like, damn, Dre, you're a billionaire. Like, what are you doing? Like, at what point does not the money, success, and the fact that you know, some of us really, really lose sleep. Some of us really, really, you know, put our all into reaching our full potential. We don't get supported by the bankers, the euros, sometimes our own people, but we still go at it every day. We still work. We still work. We still work. And these people done got pushed through. Like Steven Jackson, how many NBA teams have you done got millions of dollars? Like every time we see you, you should be smiling. You should be happy. Yo, I made it. You know, going to old block and all that. Like that shit is cool, but come on, man. Come on, man. Because old block has been synonymous with danger, with people getting harmed, and just a stigma to old block. And when you go there, right, when you go there, if you go in there to drop some jewels on the youth or put together a basketball program, that's something different. But then acting like, you know, all of us got this mentality, unfortunately, like, I could still go to the hood if I want. I can too, but I ain't going back. I ain't going back to the hood. The hood was very, very traumatic for me. Now, I could go back and try to give some game, tell the youth what to do. Because when I used to go back, I used to be like, yo, come with me here, y'all. Come with me here, y'all. And I used to have the mentality of, yo, you know what? They with me for 2-3 hours. They gonna be alive for 2-3 hours. But I never went to the hood and encouraged it. Yo, I'm gonna buy y'all some liquor. Get what y'all want. These dudes be going back to the hood drinking and smoking with people, not knowing that when you leave, they still got to deal with this shit in the hood. You going home to a gated community. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm safe. I live in a gated community too. So I'm not going to come out here, exploit y'all for videos and likes and, yeah, I'm in the hood. I'm outside with it. Yeah, we outside. I'm outside. And then you do all that shit and then go back to a gated community because they still got to be outside. They have no choice but to be outside. They have no choice. So when the ops come through or when the liquor or the weed kick in or whatever else y'all doing kick in, now everybody want to act a goddamn fool because they inebriated. When I could get a driver to take me home. But it's like they go in there for photo op. Yeah, we out here. We out here. What block we on? What block we on? Yeah, we out here. Like, out there doing what? It ain't like you there to put together a system, a program, anything. It's just that we outside shit. We outside shit. That shit is stupid. And you see people who be talking out both sides of their mouth because when I'm outside, I'm always outside handling some fucking business. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm in Target. Yup, I'm outside. I'm getting something to eat. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm going to the gym. I don't got no time to be hanging with motherfuckers that ain't doing shit. How does that help me? How does that help me? And it's just us. Because when we got these other people, motherfucker will be a Wall Street stockbroker. You think he's like, yeah, we're out here. They don't do that shit. It's just us. We get a badge of honor. We get a badge of honor to be ignorant. This is a badge of honor to be. The more ignorant we are and the more rich we become and still have some type of ties to the block. Woo! Woo! The more rich we get and still have ties to the block, woo! You can't tell us nothing. I could still go to Atlantic Terminals if I want to. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. They know better. Nah, fam. If I ain't going there to check some of the people who helped me grow and give them a couple of dollars or, just holler at them, nah. I don't belong there. Honestly, I don't belong there. I worked and bust my ass to get off of pissy elevators and people who just don't, because unfortunately, some of our people don't want nothing. They don't want nothing. So you got to roll with those. You got to bring them to you. You can't always go to them. You got to show them outside of this that there's a whole world. You got to say to them, yo, man, there's places where people hold the door open for you. Yo, it's places where you can actually go and take a piss. And you don't smell no, there is places in the world. There is something outside of these four corners. And this ain't nothing y'all never heard before. The only thing that's disappointing is the people who can really say this to the youth. They don't. They act just like them. They act just like them. And in the hood, they want to be like them. In the hood, they playing ball all day. In the hood, they rapping all day. And then when you see the people who made it in the genres that you want to make it in, look how they act. Think about it. I'm the type of person, I get up, I think about what I got to do for the day. I say, damn, you got to do some content. You got to do some editing. You got to go live at least once in a day if you can. You got to hit the gym. Damn, you got to put your TV stand together. Damn, you got to set your... This is what I think about. I don't be thinking about, yo, I wonder what them niggas is doing. I don't be like... Yo, where y'all niggas at? Yo, roll up. I'm coming through. Or, Yo, I don't think about that shit. Because that's just not age appropriate shit. That's some shit I did when I was young. When I was young, I used to call dudes, yo, what y'all drinking? Where the 40s at? Yo, let's get a bottle. I don't think about that shit no more. That's just not me. That is just so far away from who the fuck I am. In 2023, 2022, 1918, that shit is fuck. Because I don't be thinking. I be thinking about, yo, I got real adult shit to do. Like, I got to pay this light bill. I got to pay this electric bill. Damn, my goddamn insurance is going to auto pay. Shit. That's what I be thinking about. But like, damn, you know what? I just did a promo for somebody. I'm going to take that $100, go put that on my Target card, or I'm going to pay down on my credit card, or that's what I be thinking about. I don't be thinking about, I wonder what niggas is doing. I don't even, listen, I'm a man, 1,000% heterosexual man. I don't even be thinking, yo, I wonder what she wearing. I wonder what she doing. I ain't got no time to think about that shit. I do not have no time to think about no box. I don't have no time to think about no chicks. Women who know me know I am the #1 ghoster in town. Listen, man, I was busy. So while this dude was out here trying to fuck on you, I was trying to fuck on my career. I was trying to fuck on bettering myself. So, sometimes that shit a waste of time. Then that's just me. So I could fuck on you. I could do all that shit. Yeah, but then what? It ain't like you encouraging me. It ain't like you sharing my videos and no shit like that. So I ain't got no time for that shit. I ain't got no time for that. I don't have no time for that. I don't have no time. I ain't lying to nobody's daughter. I ain't beating nobody in the head. I'm not fucking telling nobody, yeah, we going there. I ain't doing none of that shit. You know why? Because I ain't doing that. What I got to do after I get off here, even if it's 10:30, I got to go in that room over there and I got to set my studio up. I just bought a sound card. I got my monitors. I got my $4,000 Mac, as y'all know, and I'm about to set up because you know what? I really love music. I need to do music. So that's one of my realities. My brother Tajo said to me, yo, sometimes we just know how to do too much shit. So we got to buckle down. So my thing is, okay, one room is the studio. One room is my live room. One room is my bedroom. That's all I need. I just need a couple hours. I probably should get more sleep, but I just need a couple hours of sleep. I get the fuck up. I could go live, talk to the folks how I want to talk to the folks. I could do my interviews. Then I could go in the room and do some music and be cooling. And the dope shit about it is I got a bathroom in every room. So I could piss in any bathroom. I could take a shower and it's just me for dolo. What a wonderful life. So you think I'm going to give all this shit up? You think I paid $4,000 for a MacBook Pro to be in jail and my MacBook is sitting here with somebody? It was $4,000. $4,000. You know what I'm saying? And I get to create. I get to be dope. I get to make some beats. I get to go live. I get to do interviews. I can interview any artist I want. Don't forget. And a lot of them that I already interviewed. So sometimes y'all be saying, yo, I interviewed them already. Maybe we should catch up again. Maybe we won't. But yo, this is what life is about. So I could look at a Meek and say, yo, damn, he doing this thing. I could look at Steven Jackson and say, damn, he has a successful show on Showtime. But I don't want to see them acting like assholes. I want to extract the good from them. But you're not putting out enough good because you can't say justice for George Floyd in one breath and then be fucking fighting somewhere in another breath. Who are we to follow, the idiot or the freedom fighter? And if you go anywhere where you possibly have to act like an idiot, I don't think you should go. Because sometimes it's you. When I got bad aura and bad energy, I stay away from everybody. I'm just keep it real with y'all. Be like, yo, nah, not today. I'm going to stay the fuck away from everybody because somebody going to get parked. And it's me. It's all me. I'm the problem. Nobody else is the problem. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my bro Tajo today, and he was like, yo, because of some of the things you're going through, your tolerance is low. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I have to be mindful of that because I got shit going on. My tolerance is a little low. The fuck is that? So I got to be mindful of that. I got to be mindful that I'm easily triggered. You know what I'm saying? I'm easily triggered by this. I'm easily triggered by that. And that's not nobody else. That's me. So I got to take a chill pill and be still. You know what I did last night? I was supposed to go live. Y'all went to bed at 9 o'clock. I was in the bed. I took a shower. I was in the bed at 9 o'clock. I'm like, yo, nah. And I do got a low tolerance. And let me tell you one of the reasons why I got a low tolerance. Listen, people confuse my passion with anger. And they confuse my passion with bitterness or being jaded. No, I'm very serious about what I do. Like, I really take what I do serious. This has never been a cakewalk for me. This has never been handed to me. I had to fight for everything. I fight for every view, every share, every cash app, every donation. I fight for it, and I feel like I'm doing a good enough job where I could be rewarded, and not all the time I'm rewarded. So I feel like, damn, I didn't do a good job last night. I got to go back, and I'm passionate about it. So when I see people feel like they're playing or they're not serious about it, I can't fuck with you. I'd be like, yo, nah, you're not serious. Like, I'm serious. Like, this is what the fuck I do. I don't got time to be on here playing. I ain't smoking in front of you. I ain't drinking. I don't got horns. I ain't doing all that shit. I'm serious. This is what I do. This is really what I do. And I'm a better producer than I am anything. That's a fact. But this is one of the things that I do. So when I see people playing and I don't think they really serious, it bothers me. So I just stay away from you. So you could criticize me, you could not like my art or whatever, but just always know that I work hard. So I'm passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? I hear some new drums, I'm passionate. When I got an idea, I'm passionate. When I'm on a Photoshop, I'm sitting here doing it, like, because you got to remember, this shit comes from our mind. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from God to us. This is a gift. This ain't no shit that we should take for granted. None of these gifts should be taken for granted because pow, you could lose it all. So when you got a gift, you got presented a present, the best gift you could get, the best thing you could do with your gift is give it. So somebody else could take your gift and actually make it their gift based off of inspiration. But when we looking at people that we should be inspired by and they out there fighting like idiots, how are we inspired? So again, I'm passionate about that shit. When people send me dumb videos, I'll be like, yo, don't send me that dumbass video because I don't watch shit like that. I don't watch videos of people fighting. I don't watch whack interviews. I don't watch dogs chasing people. I just don't watch that shit. I don't watch these 1 minute philosophers. I don't watch these armchair revolutionaries. So I be telling people, don't send me that shit because I don't watch it. I don't have nothing against that person, that he or she, but I just don't watch it. That's not where I'm at. Send me stuff that I need. Send me stuff that will help me grow. That's not going to help me grow. Seriously. That's not going to help me grow. That's not going to, I don't need to see that. I don't need somebody telling me some shit that I already know. I'm a grown ass man. Nothing is new under the sun, but I might not know this. Can you tell me, can you send me something about, you know, how to get your shit more in the system? Send me shit like that. Don't send me no low level shit because I'm not gonna watch it. I don't want to hear your music. I make music and I don't send nobody my music. You know what I'm saying? People are like, yo, lend me your ear. No, I need my fucking ears. My ears is little too. I'm gonna give you my little ass ears. So when people be like, yo, lend me your ear. No, I don't have time. I don't have the time. So people like sending me low level shit, my DM, oh, this person said this, you think it's real? I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Listen, I do interviews. I've interviewed a lot of people. Do people cover my interviews? No. So why should I be covering people interviews? Seriously. And it ain't nothing against them, but I don't be listening. I just, salute to them. I'm glad they doing what they doing. I'm glad they garnering views. I'm glad that they're successful, but that's just not the path that I'm on. I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she got some big titties. And they know that's my weakness, so they want to send me titties. And I'm like, I got to fight these titties, man. I got other shit to do. We are work in progress, all of us. And I see a lot of people who's very, very critical and a lot of people that got a lot of shit to say and they flawed like a motherfucker. And your flaws are visible and evident. Some of us can hide our flaws and, work through them. Some people's flaws is evident and they just want to sit on here trying to shit on everybody. You're like, yo, look at this motherfucker. Seriously. Look at this motherfucker. You ought to just stick your head in the ground like a fucking ostrich. As you always talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to improve myself mentally more than anything. My reaction. I'm a work in progress. Sometimes I call Blaze like, ugh. Or I call somebody like, yo, look, man, this is what I'm doing. I got a car. I got an MPC Renaissance still in the box, factory seal. I got a machine. You said nobody talk about Gary Russell. He been hating on Tank for years. So what? So all right, let me ask you something because that's a good point. So if Gary Russell is hating on Tank for years, somebody's supposed to kill him? So what? Tank is a successful, rich black man, a great boxer. People hate on you. That's just what the fuck you get. People hate on me too. What am I supposed to do about that? Like I said, people got derogatory videos about me. More than one, more than two. I'm on mad channels, people being disrespectful. What am I supposed to do about that? Hunt them down and kill them? Or hunt them down and confront them? People been hating on me for years. What can I do about it? All I could do is fucking keep working. I don't give a fuck about them. I cannot acknowledge them. If Gary Russell been hating on him, so what? Muhammad Ali used to hate on Joe Frazier and call him a monkey and all types of shit. That's what they used to do. That's what boxing is. Mike Tyson said he'll eat Lennox Lewis' fucking children. He don't even got no children. What are you supposed to do? See him in the stands and confront him? Because, again, we the only people that do that shit. We the only people that look and be like, yo, I'm going to get him when I catch him. Yo, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Shout out to homie. I ain't going to put you on blast. But it was a dude one day popping big shit to me on Facebook one day. After I did him and the person he was advocating for a favor. I did him a favor. He was popping big shit to me one day. And I'm like, yo, hold on. Fam, the fuck is you talking to? So I didn't engage him. I blocked him. He's still blocked to this day. He trying to tell me, yo, I'm a rolling 60 and all that. I'm like, yo, so you a fucking rolling 60, but you in New York? Whatever. I blocked him. One day, because I be all over, and if you watching, you know I'm talking about you. I'm walking down Jamaica Avenue. And I look, and I'm like, yo, I know this ain't this motherfucker who was talking crazy to me. And you know what he look at me and say? Yo, I love you. You love me? So how you love me in private? Because we man to man. But on Facebook, you was talking crazy. You was talking so crazy, I didn't want to go through it with you. I blocked you. I was like, yo, man. I was like, yo, you pussy. Nah, and what he was out there doing? He was out there selling shit out of a suitcase, but he was trying to make me think he was this and this, that, and the third. I'm like, because again, in person, I'm a little confrontational in person. You gonna have to stand on that shit you said. Just, we could shake hands or whatever, but once you start calling me out of my name and all that shit in public, when we see each other, we gonna have to talk. This nigga was like, man, I love you, man. You love me? Like, you pussy. I ain't verbatim, yo, you pussy. I ain't even fucking going there with you. Like, you out here selling, you selling some trinkets out of a fucking suitcase on Jamaica Ave. You're not even my caliber. But on the internet, on Facebook, you was able to be whoever you wanted to be. On Facebook, you was this manager extraordinaire. I'm doing this. I'm a rolling 60. Blah, blah. So, the fuck that mean? Because again, people think you're never going to see them. But I would have been a loser to park them off some Facebook shit. So that's why I was just like, yo, you pussy. And I knew you was pussy. That's why I blocked you. I was saving you from you because ain't nothing over here but pain and anguish. Come over here with that shit. You gonna get sometimes what you asking for. But I have to think for people who don't think. Just sit out here and sell your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just sit out here and sell your shit. And congratulations, do what you do. You still blocked. So when people think they could come trolling me, because a lot of times you be having these niggas who be hating YouTubes, and it's always the same people. They all blocked. It's like they Google my name, and whatever YouTube come up with some hater, they're on there in the comments. He's mad. He's old. He wears shades. He interview washed up people. He this, he that. I'm like, God damn, like, woo. Whoa. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That shit is funny to me. I don't care. Nothing you can say to me bothers me. I don't care. Because, again, I was outside when it counted, right? Because now it don't count. Because everybody's playing on the internet, right? But I was outside when it counted. So when you see that Max B interview and you see a lot of these interviews, I was outside. Even if you look up Keith Murray, Doggie Diamonds, I was outside when it counted. You ain't never heard about me getting robbed, smacked, anything. And I got all of this. You know what I'm saying? I've been had all of this. This is nothing to me. But I always walked around like a man. I always walked around and gave love and received it. So now it's people's job to be haters. Now it's people's job to troll. Now it's people's job to get up in the morning, they didn't even wash their stinking ass and make videos about people or go live about people. And it's just like, well, we could talk about the culture, but shit, if I ain't shit, what you talk about me for? Because you're not going to change nobody's opinion about me with your lies. Nobody. Because I've been solid for how long? One of the last ones left. Seriously. You ain't never seen me doing no clown idiot shit for a like or a view. Never. So do what you got to do. But again, grown man behavior got to be grown man behavior. It's a time and a place for everything. And when you make it to a certain plateau, you should carry yourself with a certain esteem just because your struggles is gone. Seriously, your struggles is gone, man. One of the biggest things that you can go through as a man or a woman is hunger. I ain't talking about hungry because you want a new chain or you want to watch. I'm talking about you ain't eat in a few days. When you don't eat, you act an ass. When you don't eat, you bug the hell out. These dudes is eating filet mignon, steaks, tuna fish, salmon. I put an L in it. Salmon, all that. So what the fuck you acting out for again? So let me get this straight. You acting an ass to show the have-nots that you still with them. Even though you go to a gated community. Even though you got multiple cars, multiple watches, multiple bank accounts. You want to go to the hood and eat a snack box, right? When people in the hood don't want to eat snack boxes, you think we want to eat them? Well, not we, because I don't live there no more. But you think they really want to be in the hood eating hairy chicken wings? You don't think them hairy ass chicken wings don't have some type of psychological effect on them? It do. You ain't got to eat hairy chicken wings no more. Seriously. You don't got to eat hairy chicken wings. But you want to brag and bro about how you in the hood eating hairy chicken wings. Shit don't make no sense. And I'm not knocking nobody in the hood, but everybody's in the hood working to get the fuck out. You got out. You got out. And if you're not bringing nobody out, why go there, patronize them? Why go there, kind of making fun of them, and then leave and go back to your goddamn chef? I don't think it's funny. I don't think none of them babies in the hood that got to step over blunt guts, that got to watch their mother and father smoke in front of them, who drink in front of them, who act the ass. You got to think, man, some of these babies got their mother and father going to their school high and drunk early in the fucking morning. Seriously. They got their mother and father taking them to school high and drunk, 7 in the morning. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's funny. I really think that that's fucked up. And that's something that need to be checked. And you can't wait to go there and give out money you was going to give out anyway. You going to go to the hood and give out a couple of dollars that you was going to throw on some musty pussy chick head anyway. You was going to throw that away. So don't try to act like you coming to save the hood, because if you're not coming to the hood to instill some type of program to get people out, or at least get people to elevate their minds, you ain't doing shit anyway. Just keep it real with y'all. Like a lot of times you see these toy drives, these book bag drives. Man, salute. I guess people should be thankful, but a lot of that should be tax write-offs. It ain't really being done from the heart. It's being done for business. You know what I'm saying? But when you see a person go in their pocket and say, yo, I need 1,200 book bags and I got to give 1,200 book bags to the kids, that's different. Not when they're able to go through their charity and hit JanSport. It hit different. You know what I'm saying? Because with my youth group, I ain't never get shit. We used to just take the kids out a pro bono. Yo, how much we need? You know what I'm saying? How much we need? Oh, we need this, down the third. All right, we got 12 kids. Yo, the movies, 10. All right, that's what we need to come up with. We're going to take the kids on mad different trips. Not the parents, because that's why they gave the kids to us. Your child with me, I'm their parent. Imagine you take the children. Imagine I got the children and we go in the Harriet Tubman house and I get into a goddamn fight. Make that make sense. Or the same people who drop their children off to me see me fighting on the internet. It make sense. It don't make sense. But yo, I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. I gotta go. I gotta go set this studio up. It's on. It's still early. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate every Cash App that I got. I appreciate every super chat that I got. I appreciate y'all. One of the things that I want to ask you to do is not only like the video, but share the video. The shares are very, very important. If you could just share it to your Facebook. Share it to your Instagram. Just share it. The shares are very, very important. To my niece, Uncle love you. My niece, she know who she is. My niece Nudo, Uncle love you. You know what I'm saying? Uncle love you and miss you. My nephew Weisses, Uncle love you and miss you. You know what I'm saying? I love my niece and nephew, and yeah, that's what it is. I gotta take them to get some pizza or something like that. So it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm tired as hell. I gotta get some sleep. That's why I always got bags in the mind, because I don't sleep. I don't believe in sleeping like that. I believe in resting, but I don't know. I just can't lay there and I got so much work to do. Now I get good rest sometimes, but I don't believe in just laying down doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe in, I gotta get up. I gotta get through it, man. Listen, we as entrepreneurs, we gotta get to it. We gotta sleep different. We gotta eat different. We gotta work different. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, you know, so I don't really get the chance to get them 8 hours in like some of y'all could get. I can't get it. You know what I'm saying? I can't get it. Like if I don't work, I don't eat, you know, seriously. So if I got a little baggy bags under my eyes, hey, we gonna throw some shades on. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't got no blemishes or nothing like that all over my skin, I got a little skincare routine. I gotta wash my face and stuff. But you know, we do. But I appreciate y'all. From me being here so long and being consistent for so long, and y'all rocking with me for a long time. You know, you have a lot of people who come into this culture and people gravitate towards them and this, that, and the third. Salute to you. I'm glad. But let me see you do it for 16 years. Because I was doing it before I knew I could make $1, just because I love the culture. I didn't know I could make money at first. I was just doing it because I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. I ain't putting no goddamn cucumbers on my eye. I'm like a damn punk. No, I'll try that. I try whatever y'all suggest. You know what I'm saying? I try whatever y'all suggest. I know y'all got a lot of love for me, and y'all gonna do that. Subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, man, if you having an issue, you saying, yo, I don't get the notifications, I don't get this and good that, then make sure you go to www.theinterviewking.com, sign up for the email list, and you could get all the new content. Also, I have my merch on there. Merch is real. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, if y'all could go to Apple Music after you get off, type in Doggie Diamonds, the workout anthem. Here we go. Yes, that is the workout anthem by Doggie Diamonds. Make sure you go in there and just get it. It's on Spotify. It's on all streaming platforms, wherever you go. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.